And up next, we got another really fun fight with the debut of Fatima Kline, and she's taking on solid UFC fighter in Jasmine Jasudavicius. And if you're a fan of female MMA, if you're a fan of jiu-jitsu, you know who Fatima Kline is. You know she's one of the best prospects outside of the UFC currently. And it's a super interesting clash because she's taking on a 4-2 UFC veteran in Jasmine Jasudavicius. And it's a short notice fight. It's a bump up to 125. But she's already fought at 125 before. She was a 115, 125 pound champ at CFFC, which is a pretty big promotion. And she was scheduled to fight September 24th on Contender Series. And now she's getting right into the UFC. She's 6-0. And she has a really high-level grappling pedigree. She trained with Aaron Blanchfield and a lot of the other sick grapplers in that NY scene, and she has excelled at every turn. Like I said, she won the CFFC title 115, 125. She did great in jiu-jitsu. And Jasudavicius, she has some solid wins over good fighters in her own right. She's coming off a dominant finish over Priscilla Cachoeira. She beat Miranda Maverick. And props to her for taking this fight because she was expecting to fight a top 10 fighter in Viviane Araújo. She's someone that is kind of on the close to getting ranked, and now she's taking on a really risky fight here in Fatima Kline. But Jasudavicius, really good grappler. In this fight, she's going to have her takedown defense on point, and that was on display versus Miranda Maverick. Her takedown defense was really good in that one, even versus Tracy Cortez as well. But Jasudavicius has an excellent sprawl, great ability to reverse takedowns and get on top. On the feet, she's constantly forward pressuring girls. She's throwing straight punches. And basically uses her length, cardio, and toughness on the feet to walk through her opponent's shots, land some power strikes, and eventually get on top. And her cardio is unrelenting. She's relentless as well. And overall is a difficult out. On the feet, she isn't great. Her offensive wrestling isn't going to win her this fight, I don't think, because I don't think she wants to grapple with Kline. So I feel like she's going to maybe try to use her size and push her against the fence, get Kline tired, and then put that pressure and volume on her. For Fatima Kline, she's a sick grappler. Her ability to time the body lock, work her way to the back is excellent. She has some of the best transitions and back control you're going to see in MMA. Fights smart. Her takedown defense is on point. She looks to stand up quickly when she's taken down as well. She doesn't play jiu-jitsu off her back, which I like to see. And she's also known for having really good leg locks. So if you do take her down and she does maybe show off a little bit something that she has off bottom, it could potentially be good. She could get a finish. But she hasn't really shown much off her back in MMA yet. Her stand-up is still developing, but her stand-up is definitely getting better. She's decent in and out with her footwork. She could switch stance. Her takedown ability and grappling obviously has fighters nervous to commit. And she'll throw okay kicks, some straight punches, left hooks. Her hands really aren't that bad when she can put her shots together. And did a really good job with the front kicks to the body in her last fight. Her footwork, her ability to cut off the cage is really good. She catches kicks well, gets on top. So if I'm Jasmine, I'm not kicking much in this fight. And in top position, Kline is methodical, very slick. She has great cardio, and she's gone 5 rounds before, so I think she's going to be ready to go here cardio-wise. She's coming in on short notice against a really good fighter, but I think Kline is faster. She's 23 years old. Her striking looks way better every fight. I think she's going to have superior stand-up. I think she could get some takedowns too, even though it's hard to take down Jasmine potentially in the clinch. And I think she takes away a lot from Jasudavicius. I think she takes away her kicks. She takes away her ability to take the fight to the ground. And Jasudavicius has to use her size and try to bully Kline. But I just think Kline's going to be able to do really well with the cage wrestling and be the superior striker at distance. And I also think that she's going to be the better grappler if it goes to the ground. She hasn't fought the highest level competition, but I just feel like she's ready for this one. And I'm going to Fatima Kline to win a decision.